Okay, my guys, welcome back. Let's dive into this week's of Guild War. This time we actually finished third in the league, which I am very happy about. That was great. Otherwise, I was out traveling, shot from phone, and did all types of crazy stuff, so it was not easy to play. But we managed well anyway. Here we have the qualifier, and the first fight here. Yeah, so I think this defense is pretty bad. Given that Dorian is not really doing anything useful, you can see that the aura going to Morrigan, but Kira have no vampirism. And then, if you use Dorian, always make sure that the vampirism is going to your highest damage dealer, right? At least some type of damage dealer. Morrigan is not really a damage dealer, and then Kira is going to be smoked very fast by my Corvus, backed by Aidan, and there will be 4 armor artifacts. This guy cannot kill me, and yeah, rather easy fight, I would say. So just do anything with this, but replace Dorian with something useful. Next fight, this team should not be used anymore since the release of Lyria. It will just be Lyria, Isaac, and then it will be gone. There is not so much that can happen. Not much to say neither. Just do something else. And then best guild on the server. And apparently, so these guys were countered last week by a lot of Amira by the second best guild. So now they are trying to counter Amira attack teams. So that's why we see the Rufus here. But I'm just gonna continue playing a team with a lot of armor artifacts. Here I get 3 armor artifacts. To get survival, I have Astaroth, adding a resurrect. These guys have really no survival at all, so I can outlast them, and with the damage output from my Kira, they are gonna be gone fast. Corvus, Aidan, yeah, I don't think this is such a good defense. It's only hoping baiting out some Amira, I don't know, or I really don't know the thought. I think they will completely rotate out of this approach next week, because I cannot imagine that it worked out that great. Let's see. Yeah, second guy did something similar. I just do the exact same. I have more survival. I have still okay, decent damage output. I will outlast this guy as long as I survive the first burst, which I do. I have res. I have 3 armor artifacts, etc. You know the deal by now. And then he's just going to go down. That was that. So yeah, I still play with Weakling Astaroth. I'm gonna upgrade him soon. This hero is getting more and more useful. I think since Lyria, heroes that have gone more useful are Astaroth and Alvanor. So Alvanor, there's so many Kira on defense. I don't have a strong Alvanor at all. So I predict Alvanor, Astaroth, and also Amira will continue to be important due to Amira can counter crit. Which is important, because now you cannot dodge anymore. You will have top defenses, will probably be something with Lyria. And here, I was not so good at mouse today. I have 26k on the aura from Lyria. I was thinking this Dante is not going to dodge, but he got the green skill. He got the cane, he got the base dodge from all his item, and Asgard 3 and whatever. No, not the Asgard skills. And yeah, bad news, he dodged. It played out well in my tests. I did 50 fights and won 50 times, but tests is not the whole truth. There's always some power differences, and then the timing will be different, etc. I don't know, I should have placed Oliver on Lyria. I think that would have been better. I am probably gonna go for this team again next week. I want revenge. I'm not happy at all with this result, obviously, since I lost. And then we have this guy. Yeah, Orion. I'm gonna do Lyria, Isaac, as usual. And yeah, I used Astaroth because, I cannot dodge, but I want res to make sure I don't get insta-sniped by something. And it works pretty well. They go down. Let's see what we have more. French guild. So here, yeah, this defense just needs to be replaced. It got no room in the post-Lyria era. It's just gonna be Kira, Lyria, something to give survival, and this doesn't even have a healer, it cannot dodge. It's going to go down. It's not much to say. Please just replace this defense. And this is the same guy as last week. I continue with Kira Blender, and Kira Blender is really back. Now it's a strong, very strong setup. So you both, enemy cannot dodge, and you have vampirism for your Kira. So yeah, I'm very happy with the release of Lyria, because suddenly Kira is back in business and it's one of my strongest carries. Okay, Crusaders now qualified. Congrats to them. I hope they will do good. I see they push hard, perfecting their play. Still, an old Dante tank team. I place Lyria to reduce the jumpiness of the Dante. And then I place Heidi with Nebula, so he will do a lot of damage, especially since it's an Albus powered Heidi. And then backed by Dorian, you see now I connect my main damage dealer to Dorian. So he will always go max in health from all the damage output that he does. And Astaroth to make sure I don't get one hit by the snipey Dante. And that's it. Yeah, Astaroth is really, I use him a lot despite his being so weak. Sometimes it could even be an advantage that the armor artifact trigger earlier, but I think in the long run I should just... It's better to have a strong one, and that's what I will do. And here, this team, yeah, this was just a bad play. Never try this. I don't know what I was thinking about. Heidi got too little survival. It did good in tests, but... yeah... I think maybe I should have used Maya. That is have more survival. It will still have the damage output. It will still go good with Albus. It will pile everyone up, so Arachne will stun everyone. I was just afraid that the damage wouldn't be enough. Maybe Jorgen should have been something that put out more damage. I don't know. I really don't know what I should have done here. Maybe I should try this team again next week. I want revenge on this one as well. Yeah, I will fast forward. It's a very painful game because I will kind of, time out, and there will be like 2 heroes left or something. But my damage output is way too bad. You don't often see these teams these days that are sensitive to Arachne. For a while, Maya and Arachne were like top attack team because you didn't have Chorus, and then you could just put Biscuit on Maya, and then you could just overpower the Sebastian. But now, yeah, that's why so many people use Chorus, to just prevent this type of crowd control approaches. Especially with Marta that speed up everything, then you can keep like the enemy stunned through the whole game. Alright. Then last guild here, I attacked early. Yeah, I was out traveling. It was my only chance during the day to attack. It's a completely new team, Elmir. Not something you see often. Kind of some attempt to do a burst team but without crit, so they cannot be any Amira. I really don't know about Elmir, this shadows or clones or whatever he puts out. I really don't see what he counters. I really don't see what Elmir can do. I think like literally put anything else that do damage and does not crit, and you have something better. And yeah, I do my armor artifacts. It's very effective. They're not gonna die. They're still gonna do decent damage. This team by now. I use it a lot. And this team have not very poor survival, so my Albus and Corvus and Mushroom Army can definitely take it down. And yeah, that's what happened. And then last fight of the week. Yeah, next week I want revenge. 2 fails. That's not acceptable. And this is a kind of odd defense. Mushi tank. I don't think it's a good defense tank. We have Amira. Very used before, not as often anymore. We have Orion, Then I put Isaac, I put Lyria. And yeah, this guy is going down. There's not much to say here. Not much they can do. I avoid doing crit because of the Amira. And yeah, that's the end of it. I hope to see you guys next week. Cheers.